But before we get into tonight's action, let's go ahead and welcome Kane Peterson. It is kids' night tonight at the Irish Yard, and Kane Peterson has been a stud for this squad, been the bat boy for a few years now. And the Southpaw is going to throw out tonight's first pitch. Now let's meet the starting lineup for your Milroy Irish. Leading off the second baseman, number 2, Dominic Dolan. Batting second, the pitcher, number 15, Trevor Smith. Batting third, the catcher, number 99, Derek Smith. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 12, Tyler Peterson. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 10, Andrew Wallen. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 17, Carson Javers. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 7, Noah Knockmoose. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 16, Griffin Zick. And batting ninth for your Irish center fielder, number 1, Moses Dolan. At this time, we ask that you please rise if able. Remove your caps, face the flag in left center field as we have Emma and Anderson Dolan singing tonight's national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Leading it off tonight for the Jackson Bulls, shortstop number 5, Andy Wolf. How about the second baseman, number 7, Blake Evans? And good evening, sports fans, here on the Milroy Irish YouTube channel. Josh Goldbush with you, as we're going to be broadcasting live, do a little play-by-play tonight. Jackson Bulls taking on the Irish. This one's going to be flared off to the left. 2 quick strikes to the batter, Blake Evans. Up on the mound for the Irish is Trevor Smith. So he gave up that leadoff single to Andy Wolf. Now standing over at first base. This one lifted high in the air. That's going to stay left side of the infield. And shortstop Griffin Zick drops it. They're going to get the force out at second. So maybe a smart play there to get the speedier Andy Wolf out. Blake Evans will replace him over at first base. Now batting the third baseman, number 20, Tyler Nate. So a fielder's choice, 6'4". This one catches the outside corner. No balls and a strike. Beautiful night for baseball, especially up here in the press box with the 2 air conditioner units running full speed, full power, full blast. Check the runner over at first. That gets away from Peterson. That'll roll all the way to the fence, and that does allow Blake Evans to scoot up to second base as he slides in feet first with no throw down to second. So an error there allows the runner to move up to second. He's a little shaken up there as Evans. Off the bag over at second. Kind of tending to that right leg. I think we're good to go. Got a count of no balls and 1 strike to the number 3 batter in the order, Tyler Nate. Tyler Netch. That makes way more sense. So in the lineup card, it looked like an A. Must have been an E. That makes way more sense. We're going to go with Netch. As Netch fouls this one off the net. On deck for the Bulls, Chris Gumto. He's able to reach. We'll roll into the designated hitter in Easton Barr. Trevor Smith ahead of the batter. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 down. Runner at second here in the top half of the first. Shot to the left side. Glove by Wallen. Just over the bag. Throw over to first. It's a low throw. Scooped out, but he beats it. Infield single. How about the first baseman, number 15, Chris Gumto? One ball, 2 strikes to the batter, Chris Gumto, here in the top half of the first. Bulls threatening with a couple runners on. But a ground ball could end the half of the first just as quick. The 1-2. is low. 2-2. Runners going down to third. Delayed steal, and he's going to slide in safely. Heads up play by Blake Evans. This one is hit hard right back up the middle. It's going to get by both middle infielders. Trickle on into center field. Moses Dolan will scoop it up. It's an RBI single for Chris Gumto. Now batting the designated hitter number 4, Easton Barr. So the delayed steal by Evans pays off there. So he's able to get 90 feet closer, score on the hard hit ball back up the middle. First pitch to Barr is low for ball 1. So already 3 singles for the Bulls here. Runners at first and second, still just 1 out. Hit high in the air, right side. This should be just in the outfield grass. Dominic Dolan calls off Peterson, and he secures it for out number 2. So F4. Now batting the catcher, number 23, Carter Snyder. Smith is able to take care of Snyder here relatively quickly. That'll be good for his pitch count. Already up to 16 in here in the top of the first. First pitch goes low and away for ball 1. Hit high in the air over to right field. Should be a can of corn for Javers. And he secures it for out number 3. In the top of the first for Jackson, they score 1 run on 3 hits. There was an error. And 2 runners left on base. Do it for the Irish in the bottom of the first. Dominic Dolan, Trevor Smith, and Derek Smith. Leading off the bottom of the first for the Irish, second baseman number 2, Dominic Dolan. Dominic Dolan will step in here in the bottom of the first. Irish already down a run. First pitch by Rashi in there for a called strike. Pitches the outside third. It'll be Dominic Dolan, Trevor Smith, Derek Smith, Tyler Peterson, Andrew Wallen, Carson Javers, Noah Knockmoose, Griffin Zick, and then Moses Dolan. Second pitch in this AB is off the plate for a ball. And we'll get drilled in the third pitch of this at-bat. Now batting the pitcher, number 15, Trevor Smith. Here's a hard hit ball right to the shortstop. They get the out there, throw down to first, and it's a double play, 6-4-3. Now batting the catcher, number 99, Derek Smith. And a 6-3 will end the frame just like that. In the bottom of the first for the Irish, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no runners left on base. Do it for the Bulls in the top of the second. Will Larson, Alex Bratzman, and Cale Miller. Leading off the top of the second for Jackson. Center fielder number 1, Will Larson. One complete here at the Irish Yard, 1-0 in favor of Jackson in this best of 3 playoff series. Trevor Smith deals outside for ball 1. In case you missed it, around the infield for the Irish, over at third base, Andrew Wallen, shortstop, Griffin Zick. 2 pitches off the plate, 2-0. Over at second base, Dominic Dolan, Tyler Peterson. Over at first and doing the catching is Derek Smith. This one misses just low, so 3 straight pitches outside of the zone. In the outfield, over at left field, Noah Knockmoose. Center fielder is Moses Dolan. And over at right field is Carson Javers. Trevor Smith pipes in a fastball, 79 miles per hour on the inside third for a called strike. He catches the outside third. So after falling behind, a 3-0, gets it to a full count, 3-2 to the leadoff batter here in the top half of the second. So it lifted in the air off to the right, but out of play. As it lands beyond the bullpen for the Bulls. Called strike 3, catches the inside third. That's the first out here in the top of the second. Now batting the left fielder, number 8, Alex Bratzman. So Larson watches all but 1 pitch in that at-bat. He did foul the one off, but it's called out on strikes. First pitch by Smith to Bratzman in there for a called strike at the knees at 79 miles per hour. Trevor Smith working quickly, the 0-1. Just low, 1-1. There's a called strike, so once again Jackson being patient at the plate. But now Bratzman does fall behind. 1-2. Called strike 3 as it kind of rode just inside of the chop, but caught enough of the plate. Back to back. Backwards K's. Now batting the right fielder, number 11, Cale Miller. This could be a fair ball, just stays inside the line. And that'll be a double as it kind of trickles into foul territory. So a 2-out double keeps the inning alive for the Bulls. Back to the top of the order with the shortstop, number 5, Andy Wolf. So now Andy Wolf steps in for the second time today. Had a single, but then was forced out on a fielder's choice. First pitch from Smith is low for ball 1. So Smith now at 31 pitches through the first inning and 2/3. This one catches the outside edge for a called strike. Had a little bend to that one at 73 miles per hour. The 1-1 is hit hard in the air, and a diving catch by Noah Knockmoose out of left field will close out this top half of the second. Great play by Knockmoose. In the top of the second for Jackson, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Do it for the Irish in the bottom of the second. Tyler Peterson, Andrew Wallen, and Carson Javers. Leading off the bottom of the second for the Irish, first baseman number 12, Tyler Peterson. First pitch to Peterson is a called strike. Second pitch is lifted in the air over to right field, and a nice play out on the right. Sorry, our cameraman just got a burger, so we'll give him a break on that one. Now batting the third baseman, number 10, Andrew Wallen. And that burger does look absolutely delicious as Wallen looks at the first pitch, called strike. So nobody on, one down as Peterson flies out to right. We've not gone over the defensive spots for Jackson. We'll try and get you those here in just a bit. Count goes to 1-1. Around the infield, Tyler Netch over at third base. Andy Wolf is at short. Second baseman, Blake Evans, as the count goes to 1-2. First baseman, Chris Gumto. Doing the catching is Carter Snyder, and around the outfield, Brettsman at left. Center fielder is Will Larson, and right fielder is Cale Miller. This one lifted in the air, foul and out of play. Now batting the right fielder, number 17, Carson Javers. So 2 quick outs recorded here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch to Javers stays up for ball 1. As Rashi lobs it over at 66 miles per hour. The 1-0. Grounded to the left side. That's going to find the hole between third and short. Roll on into left field. Javers with a 2-out single to keep this inning alive. Now batting the left fielder, number 7, Noah Knockmoose. So Javers reaches on the hard-hit ground ball to the left side of the infield. First pitch to Knockmoose in there for a called strike at 75 miles per hour. Knockmoose looking down the line, gets the sign from his manager, Anthony Dolan. Rashi, the left-handed pitcher. Little sidearm deal, blows it by Knockmoose at 77. Quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. Knockmoose will call time just before Rashi gets set up on the mound. Rashi working a little bit more efficiently than Trevor Smith. This will be his 20th pitch, and it's swung on and missed for out number 3. In the bottom of the second for the Irish, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Do it for Jackson in the top of the third. Blake Evans, Tyler Netch, and Chris Gumto. Leading off the top of the third for Jackson. Second baseman number 7, Blake Evans. This pitch has hit a ton, but should be a can of corn for Javers once more, and we'll secure it for round number 1. How about the third baseman, number 20, Tyler Netsch. A shout out to Tyler Patterson watching on the live stream. Can't play baseball anymore because he's too old, too many gray hairs, but he's still tuning in on the live stream. Appreciate that. The ball's 2 strikes to the batter, Tyler Netsch. The pitch is hit hard right at Moses Dolan. Takes 1 step in, 1 step back, and he'll secure trap number 2. Now batting the first baseman, number 15, Chris Gumto. Gumto drove in the lone run of the ball game back in the top half of the first, after Blake Evans was able to steal third. Put runners at the corners. This one catches the corner. No balls and 1 strike. We got 2 down here in the top half of the third. As the pitch runs low and outside for ball 1. Gumto able to reach. It'll be Easton Barr with a chance to bat. This one dribbled towards the third base dugout. Pitch number 42 coming up for Trevor Smith. Shakes off a couple. Shakes off a third. Agrees to the 4th. The pitch runs outside for ball 2. Now 3-2. Full count to the batter. The pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Oh, and Chris Gumto cannot believe it, but that is out number 3. In the top of the third for Jackson. 3 up, 3 down, 2 up for the Irish. In the bottom of the third, Griffin Zick, Moses Dolan, and Dominic Dolan. Tyler, I agree with your message, but we can't allow it to be read by everybody else, so thank you. Thank you for the kind comments and good words. We appreciate your support. Also, I appreciate you, being honest. I still think you can play as well, just that you did have a kid. Leading off the bottom of the third for the Irish. Shortstop number 16, Griffin Zick. This is Griffin Zick's first at bat tonight, batting in the 8th spot in the order. Up next will be Moses Dolan. First pitch was fouled off. Second pitch is way outside for ball 1. The 1-1. Holds up on the pitch in the dirt. 2 balls and 1 strike. Key here for the Irish is be patient and hit a good pitch. Especially with Rashi just at 24 pitches so far here in this frame. Swing and a miss there. Maybe got a piece of it. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the batter, Griffin Zick. The 3-2. Hit at the knees, called strike 3. Now batting the center fielder, number 1, Moses Dolan. Moses Dolan steps in first at bat for this young man as well. Ooh, this one catches the outside. Third. Balls and 2 strikes. Fun fact, got my puppy dog from Moses Dolan. She's a good puppy dog. Does not take after her owner. The 1-2. Rashi shakes off 1. Foul out of play. It's an absolute rocket that stays fair. Moses Dolan gets on his horse. He's digging for 2. He might have 3. Boy, he maybe could have had 3. As the right fielder, Cale Miller, had some trouble collecting it in the corner. But it will be a 1-out double. Now batting the second baseman, number 2, Dominic Dolan. Now the Irish threatening here in the bottom half of the third, down 1-0. Rashi with that runner at second takes a peek at him. Catches the inside edge for a called strike. Trevor Smith on deck for the Irish. We'll see if he gets a chance to drive in a run here or if Dominic Dolan takes it from him. Here's a lob shot out the left. That'll be caught. Round number 2. Now batting the pitcher, number 15, Trevor Smith. So now Trevor Smith steps into the batter's box, grounded into that 6-4-3 double play to close out. Not close out, but pick up the first 2 outs there in the first inning. Here he lifts it in the air out to right center field. That's going to find the outfield grass. They're going to send the runner, Moses Dolan. The throw comes in from right field. And sliding in safely at home, Moses Dolan. We're tied up, 1 run apiece. An RBI single by Trevor Smith. Now batting the catcher, number 99, Derek Smith. Derek Smith steps into the batter's box. First pitch catches the outside edge at the belt for a called strike. Once again, the Irish do tie it back up with that RBI single by Trevor Smith. He's standing over at first base. Rashi, the lefty, ahead of the batter. No balls, one strike. The pitch. One's low and inside, evens it up. We got a ball and a strike. 2 outs. The pitch. Breaking ball catches the top half of the zone. Derek Smith is a short man, and I think that's what he's trying to explain to the home plate umpire. You know, if he was 6 foot, easily a strike. As he lets this one a mile in the air. He'll be out number 3 as long as the second baseman can track it, and he does, as Blake Evans is there for out number 3. But the Irish do tie it up here in the bottom half of the third. We're through 3. In the bottom of the third for the Irish, they score 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Do it for the Bulls in the top of the 4th. Easton Barr, Carter Snyder, and Will Larson. Leading off the top of the 4th for the Bulls, designated hitter number 4, Easton Barr. So 3 innings in the books here at the Irish Yard. A beautiful night for baseball, especially as that sun starts to go down. How about the catcher, number 23, Carter Snyder? So the sound of the mysterious badonka noise has been figured out. 1 ball, no strikes to the second batter here in this top half of the 4th after Easton Barr grounded out to short. Nice quick play by Griffin Zick. And catches the zone at the belt. Evens it up, 1 ball and a strike as Trevor Smith fires it over at 77 miles per hour, approaching the half-century mark in pitches tonight. Ground ball left side, another 6-3 possibility. Ooh, high throw, but Peterson able to jump up and straight down on the bag to secure out number 2. How about the center fielder, number 1, Will Larson? Fly ball. This will be a very quick top half of the fourth. Boom, bang, pow. 1, 2, 3. In the top half of the fourth for Jackson, they go 3 up, 3 down. Do it for the Irish in the bottom of the fourth. Tyler Peterson, Andrew Wallen, and Carson Javers. Leading off the bottom of the fourth, first baseman number 12, Tyler Peterson. Peterson's going to swing at the first pitch. Ground ball to the third baseman, dives for it, but he can't field it cleanly. Tyler Mitch. Will be an infield single for Peterson as that was hit hard right at him. Well, not right at him, but he had to dive for it. Decent effort, but it'll be a base knock for Peterson. How about the third baseman, number 10, Andrew Wallen. Big spot here for the Irish, tied up 1 apiece. For a quick 1, 2, 3 Wallen swings at the first pitch, a pop fly right side of the infield. And it will be Blake Evans securing it for out number 1. How about the right fielder, number 17, Carson Javers. Carson Javers looks at the first pitch for a ball.
Hit it hard again, Carson. You go, hit it hard again. See it well.
Beautiful shot there by our drone operator. Pilot. Licensed and everything. Ground ball left side. Dribbler to the third baseman. This time gloved cleanly. Throw is high, but secured by the big Chris Gumter over at first for the second out. How about in the left fielder, number 7, Noah Knockmoose. Noah Knockmoose with a big chance here to drive in the go-ahead run. He'll go the other way with it. Kept in front of Chris Gumto, able to secure it and beat Knockmoose to the bag for out number 3. In the bottom of the fourth for the Irish, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Do it for Jackson. In the top of the fifth, Alex Bretzman, Cale Miller, and Andy Wolf. Leading off the top of the fifth for Jackson, left fielder number 8, Alex Bretzman. There's a ground ball to the pitcher, secured by Smith. Underhand toss over to Peterson for the first out, 1-3 in your scorebook. Here's the right fielder, number 11, Cale Miller. Going to go ahead and give another shout out to Mr. Derek Riley. See you on the Xbox later tonight, me boy. Big shout out our new camera operator for the rest of the playoffs here at the Irish Yard, Taji Smith. If you have not seen his Help Tuck Them In video on YouTube, make sure you just search that. Doing a great job doing a documentary on an area nonprofit. As just a bunch of folks coming together, building beds for kids in need. Something that you don't really think about, but there's plenty of folks out there that are in need of a good bed. And those folks, once again, come together, help out throughout the year. And what started as a small project has turned into a pretty big one. We'll go back to the top of the order with the shortstop, number 5, Andy Wolf. So an infield single for the number 9 batter, Cale Miller, his second hit of the day. Halfway to the cycle, he's got a single and a double, just needs the triple and the home run. This one just stays inside, kind of rode the chalk. Saw a pitch earlier in the ball game that was around that spot that was called a strike. So pitchers trying to figure out exactly where that zone is. This one definitely catches it at the knees. Evens it up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Trevor Smith up on the mound, started today's ball game for the Irish. Check the runner at first. He's leaning the wrong way, but just slides in safely. Cale Miller wiping off the dust on his pants. Just thankful he's got another chance here over at first base. This one misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Andy Wolf is able to reach. It'll be Blake Evans up to bat. There's Andy Wolf. Lead off batter. That's a called strike. 2-2. 1 for 2 today. Had a leadoff single in the first, but was forced out on the fielder's choice right after that. And in the second, flew out to the left fielder with Noah Knockmoose to close out that top half of the second. Here with the runner at first, just trying to avoid that double play ball, but you got to assume Andy Wolf fast enough to beat out most of those. Here he lifts it in the air, right side out of play. One young fan full on sprinting, and I'm afraid that one might be, yep, that's on top of the net of the batter's cage. Tough luck for that little boy. He was sprinting full speed, trying to track that one down, get some money from the concession stand, but instead he's denied by the net. This one hit hard right at Moses Dolan, takes a step in, and he's got it on the line out to center field. How about the second baseman, number 7, Blake Evans? We got 2 down, runner at first in this big ball game here. First in this best of 3 series. Next game will be at Jackson. Of course, Bulls fans hoping for a victory here, kind of sneak one away from the Irish and have a chance to close out the series at home. As this one catches the outside edge, 1-1. As I take a look back at the batter's cage, there's now a kid with a bat swinging at full power, trying to knock that baseball off the top of the net. He can't quite reach it. The 1-1. And it got the batter. Hit by pitch. That'll put runners at first and second now with 2 down. Now batting the third baseman, number 20, Tyler Netsch. We got a nice live shot of the kids. Get it. Oh, there we go. It is kids' night here at the Irish Yard, so we'll be giving away some prizes here at the end of the 6th inning. First pitch runs outside for ball 1. The 1-0. In the air, right side. Will it stay in play? Peterson gives chase. And it's out of play behind the first base dugout. Big swing and a miss there. Tyler Netsch, the third baseman, is 1 for 2 today. Singled back in the first, flew out to the center fielder in the third. Bulls with a chance to hit the go-ahead run here in the top of the 5th. Couple runners on, 2 down. The 2-2. Just outside, runs it full. The runners are going to be taken off early with the full count. 2 outs. Miller, the runner at second. Evans, the runner at first. The pitch. Swung on and missed for out number 3. In the top of the 5th for Jackson. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. Do it for the Irish in the bottom of the 5th. Griffin Zick, Moses Dolan, and Dominic Dolan. Once again, baseball fans, it is kids' night here at the Irish Yard. If you are one of those kids that got a ticket, make sure you turn that in. We're going to be drawing some prizes here at the 6th inning. If you have not seen the prize table, I believe it's sitting on the north side of the concession stand. Unless they moved it on me, but I'm pretty sure it's still there. Variety of prizes to be given away to all the kids, and then after the ball game, we're going to be running the bases. We were thinking of doing a mid-ball game running the bases situation, but we're going to skip out on that. Just do it after the ball game is all said and done. Leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Irish, shortstop number 16, Griffin Zick. Zick steps in 0 for 1, struck out looking his first time up, looks at the first pitch at 73 miles per hour. Catches the outside edge for strike one. Rashi working very efficiently. This will be pitch number 43. Runs outside for ball one. So it'll be Zick, Dolan, and Dolan to lead things off here in the bottom half of the fifth in a tie ball game. Runs low and inside, 2-1. It's now 3-1 to the leadoff batter, Griffin Zick. Launching all the way at 71 miles per hour. Count goes full, 3-2. Hard hit out to right center field. That'll be not caught. It will find the outfield grass at right center field just in front of the outstretched hand of Will Larson. Now batting the center fielder, number one, Moses Dolan. So now Moses Dolan with the big spot here. Squares the bunt, pulls it back just in time. Did not go, ball one. Very close to offering on that bunt attempt. As you're getting, here at the halfway point of the ball game, tied one apiece. He'll do anything to get that runner in scoring position. That's what they're trying to do here as it's bunted right back to Rashi. Rashi will go to first and secure the out there. Good sacrifice bunt by Dolan. Now batting the second baseman, number two, Dominic Dolan.
Well, probably.
There's a line drive, but right to the center fielder for out number two. First pitch swinging was Dominic Dolan. He's down for the second out. Now batting the pitcher, number 15, Trevor Smith. There's a high fly ball to left center field. It's the left fielder calling for it. And Bretzman is there for out number three. In the bottom of the fifth for the Irish, no runs, one hit, no errors, and one runner left on base. Do it for the Bulls in the top of the sixth. Chris Gumto, Easton Barr, and Carter Snyder. Leading off the top of the sixth for Jackson. First baseman number 15, Chris Gumto. And this is for the youngest kids, the oldest kids, all the kids. Who wants a free freezy? Grab yourself one right now over at Shenanigans, our concession stand here at the Irish Yard. All the freezies are free for the kids right now. First pitch to Gumto. It's off the plate for ball one. Here in the top half of the sixth, in a 1-1 ball game. Count goes to 2-0. Trevor Smith started today's ball game for the Irish, still on the mound, working his sixth inning. This one lifted in the air, right side of the infield. Tyler Peterson, the first baseman, calls for it. And he's got it for out number one. Now batting the designated hitter number 4, Easton Barr. Barr today 0 for 2 with that fly out and ground out. The right-handed batter steps in. First pitch is fouled off just over the netting behind home plate, and the ball's on a strike. Barr batting in the 5 spot in the order. On deck is Carter Snyder, the catcher. The 0-1. Yeah, it's in there for a called strike. 75 miles per hour. So after that first frame where Smith allowed 3 hits, gave up the 1 run, is really settled in here. And then right on cue, the announcer's curse kicks in as it gives up a hard hit ball out to right center field. That'll be a 1-out single for Easton Barr. I apologize. Here's the catcher, number 23, Carter Snyder. Snyder today is 0 for 2. Fly out to right, ground out to short. That's the DH, so no. Running over at first, number 2, Lincoln Wolf. So Wolf is running for the designated hitter over at first base. Wolf with a short lead over at first. 77-mile-per-hour fastball called strike. Smith gets ahead of the batter here. No balls and 1 strike, as he has now hit 75 pitches this evening. From the stretch position, the 0-1 is hit hard on a line. Griffin Zick catches it off the first top. Throw down to second. Now over to first is not in time, but they do get the leadoff runner over at second. Or the lead runner at second, excuse me. Snyder able to reach first. Now batting the center fielder, number 1, Will Larson. It's a nice defense there by Griffin Zick, the shortstop for the Irish. Fielding that one on a hop, a hard hit ball. Able to get that lead runner over at second base. But the speed of Snyder able to beat out the throw down to first from Dominic Dolan. 1 ball, no strikes. It's hard hit, but foul up the third base line. Two balls and a strike to the batter here. 2 down. Runner over at first here in the top half of the 6th inning in a tie ball game. Bit of a pitcher's duel that we have here between Trevor Smith and Ryan Rashi. That's in there for a called strike. 2-2. Bends it over at 72 miles per hour. Here, Smith doesn't need to throw the perfect pitch, just needs to throw a good pitch and trust his defense. And that's a perfect pitch at the knees on the outside edge, called strike 3. In the top of the 6th for Jackson, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Do it for the Irish in the bottom of the 6th. Derek Smith, Tyler Peterson, and Andrew Wallen. Leading off the bottom of the 6th for the Irish. Catcher number 99, Derek Smith. Derek Smith steps in to lead things off here at the bottom of the 6th for the Irish. Tied up 1 apiece. Looks at a pitch low for ball 1. Smith today 0 for 2 with a ground out to short. Popped up to the second baseman back in the 3rd inning. Rashi deals the 1-0. Good breaking ball there at 61 miles per hour. As it looked like it was going to be a foot high, and it dropped in there, catches the inside edge at the belt. The 1-1. Runs inside, 2-1. Rashi trying to work that inside third of the plate. The 2-1. It is low, 3-1. Rashi definitely does not want to give up a big hit here to Derek Smith. Smith is capable of hitting those big ones. Kind of pitching around Smith here. We'll see if he challenges him. The 3-1 is grounded to the left side. Gloved by the shortstop. Tough play. Throw down is not in time. Infield single for Derek Smith. Good speed out of the box. How about the first baseman, number 12, Tyler Peterson. Peterson squares the bunt, pulls it back, gets away from the catcher and Snyder, and that allows Derek Smith to scoot up to second base with no throw. So I believe that was, either a wild pitch or a pass ball. Didn't quite see where it came across the plate, if the catcher could have caught it cleanly or otherwise. 1-0, squares the bunt. This one, hit to Rashi. Rashi looks at third, nothing doing. Throw over to first. It's well offline. Peterson's going to beat it. That'll be an error on the pitcher as he lobbed it over to the second baseman covering the bag. But it was way offline. Now batting the third baseman, number 10, Andrew Wallen. So after the meeting on the mound, we have runners at the corners with nobody out. Wallen trying to send this one over the fence. Instead, swings right through it. The ball's into strike. Once again, nobody down here after the leadoff single by Derek Smith, and then Tyler Peterson reached first on a throwing error. The 0-1 is inside and low. 1-1. Good ball and a strike to Wallen. Rashi deals. Hit high in the air. Left field. Bretzman calls for it. He's got it for the first out. The throw comes in. And not in time. Sliding in safely at home. Derek Smith and the Irish lead 2-1. Now batting the right fielder, number 17, Carson Javers. Javers punches this one to the right side and out of play. Irish now lead 2-1. Javers a little late on that swing, quickly 0-2. The 0-2. Late swing again, pushed, fouling out of play right side. I don't think it hit my vehicle out in the parking lot. Just missed it. Can't be so sure about everybody else's out there, though. The 0-2 is low 1-2. The 1-2. Hard hit. That's going to sneak by the shortstop. Maybe Wolf can't track it down. That'll be a single as it rolls into left center field. Runners at first and second with one down. Now batting the left fielder, number 7, Noah Nakamoose. Knockmoose swings at the first pitch. Can't find it. No balls in, one strike. I'm getting made fun of up here in the press box. Kind of low-hanging fruit, but whatever. Runners at first and second, one down here in the bottom half of the sixth. Irish leading 2-1. We have a chance to get a sponsorship for the scoreboard. We could think of something. We could go with the Goldbush Seeds scoreboard, the Well-U Farm scoreboard. The Help Tuck Them In scoreboard. I mean, of course, we got a bunch of sponsors over there surrounding the video board. The Highwater Ethanol scoreboard, the Buffalo Ridge Concrete scoreboard, the Hefty Seeds scoreboard, the Lockwood Motors scoreboard. Here's a ground ball to the right side. That's going to be a tough play. Throw down to second. They get the out there. 2 down now. Runners at the corners. So a fielder's choice for Knockmoose as he's able to sprint up to first. Now batting the shortstop, number 16, Griffin Zick. It's fouled off by Griffin Zick. Zick today is 1 for 2. Struck out looking back in the third. Hit a leadoff single in the fifth, but then was stranded there. Technically not stranded there. He did move up to second base on a sacrifice bunt, but then he was stranded at second after back-to-back fly ball outs. Throw down to second. That's cut off. Throw back to home. And Peterson is gunned down at home. Great defense by the Bulls, prevents another run from coming across, but the Irish do the lead 2-1 through 6 here at the Irish Yard. In the bottom of the sixth, for the Irish, they score 1 run on 2 hits. There was an error and 1 runner left on base. Do it for the Bulls in the top of the 7th, Alex Bretzman, Cale Miller, and Andy Wolf. Leading off the top of the 7th for Jackson, the left fielder number 8, Alex Bretzman. Pitches from Trevor Smith are low to the leadoff batter, Alex Bretzman, here in the top half of the 7th. Irish holding on to a 1-run advantage. 3 straight pitches, just a little bit low. So it'll be Bretzman, Miller, and then Wolf, the 8-9-1 batters in the order. A 4-pitch walk to Bretzman. Now batting the right fielder, number 11, Cale Miller. Once again, Cale today, 2 for 2 for the Bulls, single and a double. Smith takes a look at the runner over at first. This one's bunted back to Smith. We'll get the out at first. Sacrifice 1-3. Back to the top of the order with the shortstop, number 5, Andy Wolf. So with that sacrifice bunt, Miller stays a perfect 2 for 2 at the plate with that bunt laid down, moves the runner up into scoring position now at second base with 1 down. Smith fires in a pitch on the outside edge. Andy Wolf, not a fan of that strike call. Short conversation with the home plate umpire. The 0-1. And it hit him in the shoulder. How about the second baseman, number 7, Blake Evans? So 1 down. Runners at first and second. That does get the force out opportunity now at third base. This one just misses low as well. Smith now at 85 pitches this evening. This will be number 86. That's how math works. Ground ball to the right side. Only plays over at first. Look at the force out there. Runners move up the base. 2 down. How about the third baseman, number 20, Tyler Netch? Back to baseball here. The 1-2. Did he go? No, he did not. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Check swing there by Tyler. This holds up. Mitch today with that single back of the first. Fly out and a strikeout after that. 1 for 3 day. The 2-2. In the air, right side. Peterson sprinting for it towards the first base dugout. And he's going to grab it for out number 3. In the top of the 7th for Jackson. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. Do it for the Irish in the bottom of the 7th. Griffin Zick, Moses Dolan, and Dominic Dolan. Oh, you're ready to do some Take Me Out to the Ball Game? Yeah, let's do Take Me Out to the Ball Game. We got some more kids. It's Kids Night here at the Irish Yard, and they're going to sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. You guys should sing too.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with a crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back, for it's real. Root for the Irish. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the Irish Yard. Go
right, baseball fans, we do have a couple of prizes to give away as well. Winning a pink softball bat is Finley Borboom. Winning a remote control monster truck is Cooper Dolan. Winning purple bubbles is Riker, no last name given. Winning the baseball duffel bag, Kane Peterson. And winning the blue bubbles, Elise Michelson. Will give away more prizes throughout the rest of the evening. You can claim those at the concession stand. Here's the shortstop, number 16, Griffin Zick. Zick swings at the first pitch and pops out to the pitcher for out number 1. Okay. Can't have what? Okay, 1 second. Numbering the center fielder, number 1, Moses Dolan. All right, so we're settled in now. Nobody on, 1 down here in the bottom half of the 7th in a 2-1 ball game. Moses Dolan looks at a breaking ball from Ryan Rashi at 58 miles per hour. Low and inside for ball 1. Rashi approaching 80 pitches this evening. Pitch number 77 is a perfect one at 72 across the strike zone. Count of 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Moses watches that one, 1-2 at 65 miles per hour. Now's the time if you want to shout out. Tell us where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. If it's the Irish, we're more likely to give you a shout out. But we might not ignore all the Jackson fans. Two balls and 2 strikes to the number 9 batter, Moses Dolan. There's a ground ball. That's going to be a tough play. Scoop, throw over to first is not in time. Infield single. Moses Dolan, a 1-out single in the bottom of the 7th, giving the Irish a chance to add to their lead. Now batting the second baseman, number 2, Dominic Dolan. Here's a ground ball. That's going to find the soft spot as they were covering the second base bag on the steal attempt by Moses Dolan. Moses, I think, maybe tweaked his ankle a little bit there, sliding into the bag. Now batting the pitcher, number 15, Trevor Smith. Got some folks hanging out in Jackson. We got some folks hanging out in Alexandria. Tricia, Hillary, John Maker hanging out from Marshall as well. So thank you all for tuning in here this evening on our live stream. Still working on our camera operator. This is his first time doing it. He's getting it figured out. He's a professional camera operator, but after a couple drinks, the camera gets a little wobbly. Runners at first and second here. One down. Big spot here for the Irish as Trevor Smith steps in. Oh, Smith tries to throw his leg at it. Can't quite get the hit by pitch. Ready for the 1-0. As Rashi's still on the mound for the Bulls. This will be his 86th pitch as it's fouled straight back into the netting. There's a bloop shot, trouble. They do get the double play out at second. In the bottom of the seventh for the Irish, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Due up for the Bulls in the top of the 8th. You got Chris Gumto, Easton Barr, and Carter Snyder. Leading off the top of the 8th for Jackson. First baseman number 15, Chris Gumto. There's a hard hit ball to the right fielder. Carson Javers backs up about 10 steps. Grabs it for out number 1. Now batting the designated hitter number 4, Easton Barr. That one's in there for a called strike. You can tell it's getting to be bedtime for a lot of these kids because hearing a couple more screams and shouts and yells by the youngins. Here's a hard hit ball. That's going to be beyond the reach of Griffin Zip. That's a nice job by Knockloose keeping it in front of him, so it's just a 1-out single instead of a hard hit double. Now batting the catcher number 23, Carter Snyder. Running over at first, I believe, is number 27, Hayden Warmka. Trevor Smith feels his first pitch to Snyder off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. He's approaching the century mark at 97 pitches now. Swing and a miss there, 1-1. Now 2-1. Carter Snyder today 0 for 3. Fly out to right, ground out to short, and a fielder's choice back in the 6th inning. We are in the top half of the 8th with a runner at first, 1 down. That one's wide, now 3-1. Smith now at 100 pitches tonight. Through 6 1/3 so far. It's a foul tip here. Count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 down. On deck for the Bulls is Will Larson, who is hitless here in this contest. Full count pitch, here it is, and it's low and away for ball 4. That might be it for Smith, as he is now over 100 pitches. Let's go ahead and give away some more prizes while we have a meeting on the mound. Winning. Oh, what do we have here? Baseball crossbody bag goes to Arabella Alcorn. Winning green bubbles is Kaya Breifogel. The Nerf gun, which looked pretty sweet, goes to Bo Benson. The baseball beach towel goes to Dax Breifogel. And the squishy baseball ball goes to Michael Lanou. Now batting number 13, Blaze Jacobson, coming into the game to bat for the first time this evening. They're not going to make a pitching change here as Trevor Smith deals a first pitch in there for a called strike to Blaze Jacobson. Hitting in replace of Will Larson. Will Larson was 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts, both looking, as well as a fly ball to the right fielder. So the lefty Jacobson will ground this one. A dribbler to the right side. Smith's only play is to first. They'll get the force out there for the second out. Now batting the left fielder, number 8, Alex Bretzman. So Jacobson able to move the runners up into scoring position with 2 down now here in the top half of the 8th in a 1-run ball game. Big spot here for both squads. Trevor Smith on the mound. Bretzman at the plate for the Bulls. Smith deals a 77-mile-per-hour fastball in there for a called strike. And obviously, you can tell with the 77-mile-per-hour heater, doesn't blow by you with many pitches, but does have good movement, pretty good control. As he goes at the slider there, as it runs low and outside for ball 1. The 1-1. Hit hard, but foul. As Blaze Jacobson, who just grounded out, now being the first base coach, could not make the play. Ready for the 1-2. Smith to Bretzman. Shaking off pitches. Now he'll step on. Reset a little bit here with their runner at second. Probably going over some different signs here to make sure they're on the same page. But keep the hitter and runners off balance. Just missed. Not a bad pitch. One that we have maybe seen called a strike a couple times here this evening, but you can't be a perfect umpire. That's only for ABS and the pros. The 2-2 is hit hard right back up the middle. That'll be the tying run. We'll see if it's the go-ahead run. The throw comes in, runner around third. The throw home is over the head of Smith. It bounces off the backstop. It'll be a 2 RBI single. The Bulls lead 3-2. And on the play, Bretzman moves up to second. Now pitching for the Irish, number 22, Craig Lasley. All right, let's give away more prizes here on Kids Night here at the Irish Yard. I think we just gave away the squishy baseball ball to Michael Lanou. The frozen microphone goes to Thea Dolan. The blue glow ball goes to Oliver Michelson. The pink glow ball goes to Jude Brunsvold. We have the Batman action figure going to Jeremiah Mueller. The Ariel Princess Barbie goes to Elsie Knott. The fuzzy baseball blanket goes to Fulton Lanou. Red Bubbles goes to my son David Goblish. The squishy baseball ball goes to Ada Michelson. Nike batting gloves goes to Cooper Lanou. And the winner of the red baseball bat is Jack Wallen. Those are all of our prizes. Thank you, kids. Thank you, fans, for all your support tonight and throughout the year here at the Irish Yard. Now batting for Jackson, the right fielder, number 11, Cale Miller. Back to baseball here as Craig Lasley replaces Trevor Smith on the mound for the Irish. Now down 3-2. This one's fouled at home plate. Goes to 1-1. It was a one-out single by Easton Barr. Then a walk by Carter Snyder. A ground out by Blaze Jacobson moved both runners into scoring position, and then a 2 RBI single by Alex Bretzman, who was able to move up to second on the throw home. So it has given Jackson this lead here, 3-2. And the top of the 8th with 2 down now. Lasley taking a look at the runner at second. Pitch is in there for a called strike. As Miller tried to call for time, it was not granted. He stepped out before being granted time. And then quickly tried to step back in, but Lasley able to fire it in there for a called strike. So some shenanigans here in the 8th. Runs high and inside, 2-2. Now 3-2. Full count to the number 9 batter, Cale Miller. Miller today 2 for 2 with a single, a double. Lay down to sacrifice bunt his last time up. The pitch. Runs outside for ball 4. Back to the top of the order with the shortstop, number 5, Andy Wolf. Had a good battle throughout this one. As the Bulls scored first, they're in the top of the first. Irish responded later on in the bottom of the 3rd. Took the lead in the bottom of the 6th. And now Jackson with a 3-2 advantage after plating 2 here in the 8th. First pitch catches the outside edge. Andy Wolf does not like the call. No balls and a strike. And that drills it right in the back. Now batting the second baseman, number 7, Blake Evans. Lasley loads up the bases after beating Andy Wolf there on that pitch. Big hack by Evans, way out in front. No balls and a strike. Ready for the 0-1. In the air, out of play, left side. Nice job by Lasley, able to get ahead of the batter here. No balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball to the right side, and that's going to be foul. Just right of the first base bag. Ready for the 0-2 once more. That's going to find the outfield grasses. All hops for the goal for Moses Doe, and he bobbles it a second time. 2 runs will score. It's now 5-2, Jackson. How about the third baseman, number 20, Tyler Natch? 4 runs here in the top of the 8th for Jackson. Another foul tip at home plate. After 6 straight scoreless frames, innings 2 through 7. That's called strike 3, and mercifully the top of the 8th is over. In the top of the 8th for Jackson, they score 4 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. Do it for the Irish in the bottom of the 8th. Derek Smith, Tyler Peterson, and Andrew Wallen. Pitching change for Jackson. Now pitching number 1, Will Larson. Hey kids, it's still kids night. If you would like a free Kool-Aid jammer, get one right now at Shenanigans, our concession stand here at the Irish Yard. Hitting off the bottom of the 8th for the Irish, the catcher number 99, Derek Smith. So Will Larson doing the pitching now for the Jackson Bulls here in the bottom half of the 8th. With a 5-2 advantage now. First pitch is in there for a called strike at 85 miles per hour. Smith today 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. Back in the 6th, flew out and grounded out before that. The 0-1 is spiked into the dirt about 4 feet in front of home plate. 1-1. The 1-1. Grounded to the right side, gloved by the first baseman. And Gumtoni beats Smith to the bag for out number 1. Now batting the first baseman, number 12, Tyler Peterson. Larson deals the first pitch in there for a called strike at 73 miles per hour. Tyler Peterson today is 1 for 3, singled back of the fourth. Reached on an error and flew out. Swings at this one, fouls it straight back, 87 miles per hour. Definitely a little bit more speed for Larson compared to Ryan Rashi. Rashi was more of a movement pitcher, big breaking ball, changing up his speeds. See what Larson dials up here with the 0-2. Heater at 89 miles per hour. How about the third baseman, number 10, Andrew Wallen? So 2 quick outs recorded here by the pitcher, Will Larson, relieving Ryan Rashi. Big swing by Wallen, can't catch up to it. 89 again on the gun. The 0-1, fouled straight back, 0-2. Irish definitely running out of outs now here in the bottom half of the 8th. 2 down, nobody on, down by 3 runs. Still hoping for a chance to score at least a run or 2 here in this 8th inning. Get it a little bit closer, but that's going to be tough to do with 2 down and a count of no balls, 2 strikes, and Larson dealing on the mound. The 0-2. Swung on a missed for the quick 1-2-3 inning. In the bottom of the 8th for the Irish. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no runners left on base. Due up for Jackson in the top of the 9th. I got Chris Gumto, Easton Barr, and Carter Snyder. Pitching change for the Irish now. Pitching number 25, Mason Javers. Leading off the top of the 9th for Jackson, number 15, Chris Gumto. Mason Javers will take over on the mound for the Irish, relieving Craig Lasley, who relieved Trevor Smith, down 5-2. It's the low pitch in there for a called strike. Evens it up, the ball on a strike. It is a Wednesday night, not a whole lot of people getting paid a whole lot of money for this, so Quite often we see some of those 50-50 pitches get called strikes towards the latter half of a ball game. There's a three-hopper into the glove wall and long throw over to first. Plenty of time for number one. Here's number 27, Hayden Warmka. First pitch to Warmka is off the plate for a ball. Mason Javers from the windup. And he's wide, 2-0. 84 miles per hour. A 2-0. Little brush back pitch. Now 3-0. A 4-pitch walk. Now batting the catcher, number 23, Carter Snyder. So now Snyder will step into the batter's box looking for his first hit. 0 for 3 with a fly out, ground out. Fielder's choice. He did walk and score back in that 4-run 8th inning. Fastball on the outside edge at 83. Runner's going down to second, pitch as well. No chance at a throw down to second. Count is even, a ball and a strike. Now with the runner in scoring position are the Jackson Bulls here in the top of the ninth, leading 5-2. The 1-1. Just misses, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded, right back up the middle. That's going to find the outfield grass. Bounces into the glove of Moses Dillon. Bobbles it again. The throw comes in. That's cut off by Peterson. And a run will score. Back into bat for the Jackson Bulls. Number 1, the pitcher, Will Larson. So Larson steps in. The relief pitcher for the Jackson Bulls. Started today's game roaming center field defensively. First pitch is off the plate for a ball. This will be pitch number 14 for Mason Javers. After giving up that RBI single, we'll try and settle down here, possibly get a ground ball double play. Instead, he spikes this one in the dirt, 2-0. Javers once again falls behind the batter. 3 straight pitches after a 1-out walk to Hayden Warmka. Did the same thing there to Warmka. And it hurt the Irish because he came around to score after stealing a base, getting that RBI single from Carter Snyder. Snyder, the runner, over at first base. The 3-1. That's low for another ball, ball 4. But runners at first and second. Looks like the Irish are going to make a pitching change. Pitching change for the Irish, now pitching number 12, Tyler Peterson. And coming into the game to play first base, number 24, Connor Lanoux. Here's the center fielder, number 8, Alex Bretzman. One ball, one strike, runner at first and second. We got one down here in the top of the ninth. Irish down by 4 now. Lifted in the air over the netting. 1-2. Bulls get that insurance run here in the top of the ninth. Irish did hold on to the lead for a couple of innings, inning and a half or so, before the Bulls plated 4. There's a big swing and a miss for out number 2. Now batting the right fielder, number 11, Cale Miller. So if things remain the same, as far as who is winning and who is losing, the Irish will head down to Jackson on Friday night, down 1-0 in the series. Of course, this is a best-of-3 series, so if the Irish do happen to claim a victory, either not looking good here tonight, but if they're able to do it in one of these 2 ball games, they'll play third game at the Irish Yard Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock. 2-0 as Tyler Peterson misfires on the breaking ball at 63 miles per hour. Cale Miller today, very productive day at the plate. A double, single, sacrifice bunt, and a walk. He's done his job every single time he's been up to the plate, and here he swings right through it. Still ahead in the count, 2 balls into strike. Two and two on another pitch that just catches the lower part of the zone. If you're Tyler Peterson, you make a mental note of that and maybe attack that same spot. The pitch. This one is lifted in the air to shallow left center field. That's going to find the outfield grass again. Knockmoose mishandles it, but it doesn't matter as rounding third and scoring is not Warmka. That's Carter Snyder. Here's the shortstop, number 5, Andy Wolf. Fly ball, and that's going to find the outfield grass as well, and now the Bulls just pouring it on. They're going to score 1 run. Just a weak loop shot. That ball's just in front of the right fielder, Carson Javers. Here's number 7, Blake Evans. Here's another hard hit ball, but right at the left fielder, Noah Knockner. Actually, I don't think that was Noah Knockner. Maybe it was. Looks like number 6 as opposed to number 7. So we'll figure that out. In the top of the 9th for Jackson, they score 3 runs. On 3 hits, no errors, and a couple runners left on base. Last chance, do it for the Irish. Carson Javers, Noah Knockmoose, Griffin Zick. Here's Carson Javers. That was the wrong walk-up song for Mr. Javers. Hopefully it doesn't affect him too much as he swings over the top of that one. No balls and 1 strike. So they're going to say Carson Javers went. Once again, you got to be aware of that here towards the end of a ball game. And he swings through that one for the strikeout. Here's the left fielder, number 6, Levi Mayert.
Number 7, he came in last inning in the outfield, 6
So Levi Mayert here. Irish down 6 runs, hoping for a miracle. Just a couple outs to work with, really just 1 out to work with. As Mayert swings through it. Breaking ball runs low and off the plate. Here's the 0-1 from Larson. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Fastball at 86 miles per hour. Here's the 0-2. Larson takes a moment up on the mound. Takes a deep breath. The 1-2. High 2-2. One hope for the Irish here is maybe Larson starts to lose a bit of his control and Irish can start accumulating some base runners, but they are between a rock and a hard place right now, down 6 runs. That one just misses inside. Jackson fans thought they got the strike call. Instead, the count goes full, 3-2 with 1 down, nobody on here, the bottom of the 9th. On deck is Griffin Zick. The pitch. Swung on and missed for out number 2. Another heater at 88 miles per hour. Here's the shortstop, number 16, Griffin Zick. Irish down to their final out here in the bottom of the 9th. Big hack by Zick, a little behind at the 84 mile per hour fastball. Zick today is 1 for 3. Second pitch in this at bat. Runs high and tight. The 1-1. And a 2-1. If Zick is able to reach, Moses Dolan will have a chance to bat. Here's the 2-1. Now 3-1. The Irish now down to their final strike. Full count, 2 down in a 6-run ball game. Larson on the mound for the Bulls, trying to punch him out. Already with 2 strikeouts this inning. Just fouled off behind home plate. Zick stays alive for at least one more pitch. Ready for the 3-2 pitch once more. Here it comes. Inside for ball 4. Now batting the center fielder, number 1, Moses Dolan. So a good at-bat there by Griffin Zick, keeping this game alive. Now standing at first base. They should be, I mean, you don't really need to send them, but I doubt they'll be covering the bag anyways. You might as well get into scoring position. Count of 1 ball and no strikes. Now 2-0. Generally, if you're up by 6 runs, you won't really worry about that runner at first base too much. The 2-0. Catches the inside third, 2-1. This one is hit hard, but off to the right, a little bit late on the swing. And once again, the Irish down to their final strike. Nice job making Larson work a little bit here in his innings of relief. This will be his 30th pitch. But he's been able to mow down the Irish batters pretty consistently. The 2-2. That's going strike 3, and that'll be the ball game. Final score here at the Irish Yard, 8-2. Irish down in the series 1-0. They'll be playing in Jackson, 7:30. That is a final here at the Irish Yard. Jackson 8, Milroy 2. Game number 2 in this best-of-3 series will be Friday night at 7:30 from Jackson. And if a game 3 is necessary, that would be back here at the Irish Yard Sunday at 2 o'clock. Baseball fans, thanks for coming out to the Irish Yard. If you are hungry or thirsty, you're more than welcome to grab yourself a bite to eat or an ice cold beverage at our concession stand Shenanigans. If you have any garbage or trash located around you, please place that in a trash receptacle located around the grounds here at the Irish Yard. And if you're taking off, please drive home safely. And we're going to do a Meet the Irish, get some pictures, get some autographs, run the bases for all the kids as we honor the kids, our future baseball players, here at the Irish Yard. Run, little man, run. Come on, little man, run. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Run, Ellie, run. Ellie, start running.